Welcome back, treasure hunters and curious minds. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about mysteries. In pocket change US bicentennial coins. Are they hidden fortunes or just historic keepsakes? You've seen the bold claims, the unbelievable price tags, and the stories of coins worth a life-changing amount. But what's the real truth? In this video we'll uncover the fascinating history, separate myth from reality, and reveal what actually makes certain coins valuable. Before you spend that 1776 to 1976 coin, you might want to watch this, because the details may surprise you. Let's begin. The world of US bicentennial coins is surrounded by myths, excitement, and endless treasure hunt fantasies, and it's easy to understand why. The year 1976 marked America's 200th anniversary, a historic milestone that inspired special coin designs. Unlike anything seen in everyday circulation, drummers, colonial imagery, and patriotic symbolism suddenly appeared in pocket change. Bicentennial coins were not a single coin, but a series of redesigned pieces issued for the celebration. The US Mint released special reverses for the quarter, half dollar and dollar, all carrying the dual date 1776 to 1976. Instead of depicting rare limited edition objects, these coins were produced in enormous numbers. For general circulation, that detail is critical, because rarity is the engine that drives extreme coin values when a coin is everywhere. Even if it is historically meaningful or visually striking, its market value typically stays close to face value. Collectors appreciate them, but scarcity is what creates legends. The bicentennial quarter is easily the most recognized of the group. Its reverse features a Revolutionary War drummer, a design chosen through a national competition that captured the spirit of independence and youthful patriotism for many people. This coin feels special because it looks dramatically different from the standard eagle design. Used before and after, yet tens of millions were minted, meaning most examples remain common decades later. A circulated bicentennial quarter usually trades for little more than 25 cents, despite the persistent belief that every 1776 to 1976 quarter must be valuable. The half dollar tells a similar story, though it carries a quieter reputation. While the obverse still bears John F. Kennedy's portrait, the reverse displays Independence Hall, linking the coin directly to America's founding narrative. Many half dollars were saved as keepsakes, reducing their circulation, wear and preserving attractive examples. However, high survival rates also mean abundant supply, which suppresses dramatic price growth. Unless a coin is in exceptional condition or part of a special silver issue, most bicentennial half dollars remain modestly priced. Collectibles rather than hidden jackpots. The bicentennial dollar, depicting the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, offers one of the most visually memorable designs. In modern US coinage, the symbolism cleverly ties together America's revolutionary origins and its technological triumphs during the space age. Like its companion coins, though, it was minted heavily. Many people mistakenly assume that striking imagery or historical themes automatically create rarity. But coin markets operate on mathematics, not emotion. Beauty and meaning attract collectors. Scarcity creates extraordinary prices. Where bicentennial coins do become more intriguing is in their composition. Alongside standard copper nickel-clad versions, the Mint produced special 40% silver editions. For collectors, these silver strikes, often sold in sets, carry intrinsic metal value and greater collector demand. While they are not typically worth vast sums, they do command noticeable premiums over face value. This distinction is important because it shows how material and production context, not just design, influence a coin's desirability. A silver bicentennial coin can indeed be more valuable, but still rarely approaches sensational figures. Condition is another decisive factor that shapes value. Coins that appear flawless under magnification, with sharp details and original luster, can fetch significantly higher prices than worn examples. The difference between a heavily circulated coin and a pristine uncirculated specimen can be dramatic. However, truly high-grade coins are difficult to find, and professional grading standards are extremely strict. What looks perfect to the naked eye may reveal scratches, dullness, or tiny marks that reduce its classification. This gap between perception and grading reality often explains why many rare coin hopes fade under expert examination. Mint errors represent the area where genuine, Surprises sometimes occur. Off-center strikes double dies. Wrong planchets or unusual metal compositions can transform otherwise ordinary coins into sought-after anomalies. These errors are rare by definition, which is precisely why collectors pursue them enthusiastically. Yet authentic errors are far less common than online claims suggest, and many coins thought to be errors are simply damaged or worn. True error coins require careful verification, often by specialists before commanding serious premiums. One reason myths persist is the powerful psychology of possibility. The idea that a forgotten coin might be worth thousands or even millions is deeply appealing, especially because coins are so familiar and accessible. Unlike luxury items or exotic artifacts, coins live in everyday spaces, drawers, jars, old wallets, and inherited collections. This familiarity fuels imagination, making extraordinary outcomes feel within reach. While spectacular discoveries do occasionally happen, in numismatics, they are statistical outliers rather than common events. Another source of confusion is the mixing of different coin stories into one narrative. Headlines about million-dollar coins often refer to extremely rare historical pieces, unique mint errors, or early U.S. issues with tiny mintages. Over time, these stories blur together, with discussions of bicentennial coins creating the illusion that all old or commemorative coins share the same explosive potential. In reality, each coin's value is shaped by specific factors: mintage, survival rates, condition, demand, and historical context, not merely age or design theme. For collectors, bicentennial coins remain enjoyable, historically rich, and visually distinctive pieces of American coinage. Their widespread availability makes them accessible entry points into the hobby, allowing beginners to explore grading mint marks and varieties without enormous financial risk. Rather than viewing them strictly as lottery tickets, many enthusiasts appreciate them as cultural artifacts that capture a celebratory moment. In U.S. history, this perspective transforms disappointment into appreciation, replacing unrealistic expectations with informed curiosity. In the end, the enduring appeal of bicentennial coins reflects something deeper than monetary value. These coins symbolize a national anniversary, artistic experimentation, and the human tendency to search for hidden significance in ordinary objects. Whether worth face value or a collector's premium, they continue to spark curiosity decades after their release, and perhaps that is their greatest worth. Not as guaranteed treasures, but as small metallic storytellers, linking everyday life with history, imagination, and discovery. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my video.